Okay, this is O'Reilly Auto Parts 2536 out in Issaquah. I'm going to have a new job number for this. We're currently under contract doing some concrete and asphalt work out there, and we've had a little situation where this needs to get fixed, some concrete needs to get fixed. I don't need to go through all the old details. Let's go through the new. All right, so let's start up here where we've put asphalt on the ground and concrete. Okay, first off, we need to take out this asphalt that we put in, which if you watched Mark's QC audit video, it's this area right here where we've got a lot of asphalt in there, and we need to take it out. So we need to put in our bid to remove 22 by 25. This is a 7-inch average because it gets really deep on one end, and then it's a lot shallower on the front side near the sidewalk. So remove 22 by 25, 7-inch average, and then placement of 22 by 25, 4-inch. We're just going to put this back the way it was. Okay, so put that back the way it was on that asphalt. Then we also will need to stripe back 2 parking stall lines in that area. Okay, so that's that portion. All right. Then we've got, let's stick with some more asphalt here before I get to the concrete. All right, so in this area right here, we've got where they want to put the ADA stalls or the ADA stall and the crosshatch. So in order to do this, we're going to have to take out this whole area of asphalt. No, so not only the new ADA spot and not only the crosshatched area, but the stall to the right and the stall to the left. And according to Mark's video, in order to get correct slope, we'll need to saw cut out 25 feet by 35 feet in order to get a proper transition from concrete, and then get the 2% by 2%, as well as the nice gradual transition on all sides of it. So removal 35 by 25 of asphalt, 4-inch depth, and then placement of 35 by 25, 4-inch depth. And we'll get these 2 stalls ADA compliant at 2%, and then everything else will transition around it. That also means we need to stripe back 1 ADA, or I shouldn't say stripe back, we're going to put in a new ADA symbol in the 3rd stall from the right. So 1, 2, 3. That 3rd stall needs to be an ADA symbol, and then the 2nd stall from the right needs to be crosshatched. So that new crosshatch is going to be 60 feet. Then we'll need to stripe in the 3 stall lines. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's the asphalt on that. Then as you go down through here, there's going to be a little bit of asphalt transit, or since we're going to be removing concrete here on the sidewalk, we're going to have to take out, saw cut 1 foot out from the sidewalk all the way down to the curb here. So as we remove this concrete in this purple area, we're going to have to saw cut at least 1 foot out on the asphalt in front of it. So we'll saw cut and we'll restore 1 foot by 32 feet in this area, and that'll be 4 inches. Okay, so I just wrote in 4 inches there for this area in front of the purple. This area over here I already included in this measurement here on the asphalt. Okay, so that should do it on the asphalt portion of this scope, or of this project. And let's talk about the concrete. So right here on the concrete area where it's green and yellow, we just currently put in new concrete sidewalk, and we put in a ramp and a new landing in that location. So what we need to do is take that ramp out of there and just make it flush sidewalk all the way through. So instead of taking out all of the sidewalk, we need to take out the 2 ramps on both sides of the landing and then re-pour. Okay, so that means this area right in here, there's the top of the ramp and the top of the ramp, and then you got the landing. That right there we need to cut out and then make it flush so it'd look like this. take out both sides of the ramp. We probably don't have to take out the landing. I guess we could probably just pour it over the top of it, but I put in to remove it. And then we would do placement so that it's flush with the sidewalk on both sides. And no longer will there be a ramp or a landing. So, dimensions on that. Right here, if you go to the left here, it's remove 7x6 and 7x6, which is the ramps. And I put 5" on that average there. And then also remove 6x5, which is the landing. Then placement, we would do 21x6, 5" depth to fill in that gap and connect the sidewalk on both sides so that it's all flush sidewalk. Okay, then over here in the purple, we've got that metal box. I think those are water meters inside of it. They want us to correct the path of travel. So we'll have to remove and do placement of 23x6 and a 6-foot average, or 6-inch average. So remove 6 inches at this dimension and then placement of 23x6 at 6 inches. Broom finish. Then over here around the corner, we've got the concrete landing. This is where they're going to end up making the ADA approach to the sidewalk. And we're going to have to adjust the slope on that a little bit. So a little bit of slope correction. I put there's 10x6 that the customer put, but as we were talking and listening to Mark's video, I think we might have to extend this out to 12x6. Actually, let me look real quick. Okay, actually, I think it's 18x6 that we're going to have to remove past this temporary door that's on this side of the building. It's like right here. There's an access into the building right here. There's a door, and we probably don't want to have that saw cut right in front of the door. So we go to the next joint, and I think it was 18 feet by 6. So we would remove 18x6 at 6-inch average, and then put back. And the reason why I'm saying 6 foot at 6-inch average is because when we removed the concrete over here, it went from like 5 inches and then down on the end it went to like 12 inches. So we ended up moving out a lot more concrete than what they originally were saying at 5 inches. So we're changing that to a 6-inch average because we're probably going to see the same thing. So remove and placement 6-inch average, 18x6 in this location. Okay, remove this and placement of this, broom finish. Okay, I think that's it. And we need to get this over to Venture Paving right away so we can get this thing approved. All right, thanks.